Hello, this is Lance Johns. Lance Johns drama, Las Vegas and more, baby. Um, I wanted to talk about Chad Boseman, the Black Panther actor, the movie, the James Brown biopic movie. Get on up, and he also played Jackie Robinson in 42 and played Thurgood Martian, Thurgood Marshall. Um, the movie Marshall. He also starred in Lincoln Heights and Persons Unknown, and he was also in visual movies as a Black Panther character, and he also did like many other stuff. 21 Bridges, The Five Bloods, and McRae Black Bottom, which is scheduled to be released later. And he was working on second Black Panther, but I don't know if they're gonna do that or they may put someone else, a lookalike or something. But he has passed away on August 28th. He was born on my sister's birthday. Well, 76, but November 29th is my sister's tiny birthday. So it's so weird. And I would just talk about that in the MGM video, November 29th is when they're supposed to like cut off funding for like employees that lost their jobs. But he was diagnosed with colon cancer 4 years ago. I could have got colon cancer with my ulcers flaring up and stuff, but I'm trying to do what the doctor want me to do. No more aspirin or Advil. Yeah, my maternal grandfather, Clifton Jones, he died of colon cancer in 2002, and my paternal dad, sister. Well, I say paternal. My dad's sister, Marilyn Warren, she also died of colon cancer last year. So this comes close to home for me because colon cancer is serious. If you don't treat it, then it will get worse. But he continued to pursue his career in acting while he received treatment. He died from a 4-year fight from complications related to the illness. He was born and raised in Anderson, South Carolina. His parents' names are Leroy and Carolyn Boseman, both African American. His mother was a nurse, and his father worked in a textile factory doing upholstery. And he also was working in upholstery. He also had a business doing that as well. But his DNA ancestry report, it indicates that some of his ancestors were Creole people from Sierra Leone, Yoruba people from Nigeria, and Limba people from Sierra Leone. He graduated the same year I did. I graduated from Little Rock Central High School in 1995. He graduated from T.L. Hanna High School in 1995. When he was in 11th grade, he wrote crosswords and staged it at school as a classmate was shot and killed. Boseman went to Howard University in Washington, D.C. He graduated in 2000, a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Directing. One of his teachers was Felicia Rashad from the Cosby Show. She helped him raise funds, and some of the funds came from Denzel Washington. So Boseman and some of his classmates could attend Oxford Men's Song Program and British Drama Academy in London, to which they had to be accepted. Boseman wanted to write and direct and initially began studying acting to learn how to relate to actors. After returning to the U.S., he graduated from the New York City Digital Film Academy. He lived in Brooklyn, New York, and started a career. He worked as a drama instructor for the Schomburg Junior Scholars Program, housed at Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture in Harlem, New York. In 2008, he moved to Los Angeles to pursue his acting career. His career began in 2003, episode of Third Watch. The same year, he was on All Our Children as Reggie Montgomery, but he was let go after voicing concerns to produce about racist stereotypes in the strip. The role was recast with someone else, or Boseman future of Black Panther co-star Michael B. Jordan assuming the role. He also worked on Law & Order, CSI, New York, and ER. And he played a regular role in television series Lincoln Heights. And his first feature film that expressed the Ernie Davis story. He landed a regular role in another TV series called Persons Unknown. He continued to write his scripts for Deep Azure, performed Congresswood Theater Company in Chicago. It was nominated for 2006 Joseph Jefferson Award for new work. Plays he wrote, including Rhyme Deferred, co-written and performed. Hieroglyphic Graffiti was part of a hip-hop theater movement. His first leading film wrote the film 42 about Jackie Robinson. He has been directing off-Broadway play East Village, where he auditioned for the role, and was considered given an acting to pursue full-time to pursue directing full-time. About 25 other actors have been seriously considered for the role, but director Brian Helgeland liked Boseman's bravery and cast him after he had auditioned twice. Robinson widow Rachel Robinson commented that Boseman performed was like seeing Jack again. In 2013, Boseman also starred in the indie film The Kill Hole, which was released in theaters before the film 42. Boseman also appeared in Kevin Costner's Draft Day 2014, where he played an NFL draft prospect. Later that year, he starred as James Brown in Get On Up, which was a good movie. I seen it. Jill Scott was in the movie. Octavia Spencer, Viola Davis, that was all in the movie. But I didn't know. I didn't know that was him. I seen the movie. I didn't know who he was at the time. But I just didn't like. I hate. I hate people. Getting beat up and abused and everything. I'm not for women being abused. If you're a woman in a relationship being abused, you need to leave the relationship. I know kids can't really do nothing, but any kids listen to this that's being abused by their parents or by their grandparents or relatives or anything, tell your teacher if you can, so you can get help, because nobody deserves to get beat up or abused or sexually abused. Because I know some people got abused, and I know people that's gay, and they told me they was abused by their family member or friend, and that's not right. So anybody being abused, whether a grown-up or a kid, please get help if you can before it's too late, and get counseling if you can. But back to the movie. The movie Get On Up, he did some singing and dancing on his own. In 2016, he started as Thoth, a deity from the Egyptian mythology, gods of Egypt. Okay, 2016, he began portraying Marvel Comics character T'Challa, Black Panther or Captain America. Civil War began his first film in a 5-picture deal with Marvel. In 2018, he starred in his own Black Panther movie, which was wonderful. In the home country of Wakanda in Africa. It's not a real country, but it seemed real. It seemed very interesting. I mean, I would want to live there if I was in Africa. But The film, opened with a lot of, great anticipation. A lot of people was talking about it. A lot of people was dressing in Black Panther characters and everything. It was the highest grossing film of 2018. He was in a role again in Avengers Infinity Wars and Avengers Endgame, which were released in 2018 and 19, respectively. Both films were the highest gross of the year, whatever released. The Endgame going to be the highest gross film of all time. Also, in 2019, he starred 21 Bridges, an American action thriller film directed by Brian Kirk, as a New York PD detective who shuts down Eboni's 21 Bridges of Manhattan to find two suspected cop killers. It's another picture of Chad Boseman in 2014 WO Film Festival. It was announced that Boseman was cast in Netflix war drama film The Five Bloods, directed by Spike Lee. The film was released in June 12, 2020. Lee introduced Boseman for the divine character of Stormin' Norman. The character is heroic. He's a superhero. Who do we cast? We cast Jack Robinson, James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, and we cast the cello. I hope I'm saying it right. According to the film critic Owen Glee Berman in Variety, Boseman was a virtuoso actor who rare ability to create a character from the outside and inside out, and he knew how to fuse with a role. Etching in 3 dimensions. That's what made him all as a movie star, and yet in Black Panther he also became a rare thing, a cultural hero. Similar reviewer Richard Brody in New Yorker finding the originality of Boseman, formidability, acting technique, and his ability to emphasize with the interior lives of his characters and render them on screen as fully and completely belong to the character. The Guardian critic Peter Braswick wrote of actor's beauty, his grace, his style, his presence. These made up a Chad Boseman persona, and he became the lost prince of American cinema, glorious and inspirational. Okay, he began dating Taylor Simone Leadwood in 2015. They got engaged October 2019 and was secretly married, as revealed by Boseman's family in a statement announcing his death. He was raised as Christian. He was part of a church and youth group, choir. His former pastor said he still kept his faith. Boseman had stated that he prayed to be a Black Panther before he was cast as the T'Challa character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And last week, August 12th, he congratulated the 2020 Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris on her nomination. He died of colon cancer. He was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016. It went to the 4th stage before 2020. He never talked about it to the public, but a lot of people knew something was wrong with him because of how he looked. And doing treatment, multiple surgery and chemotherapy, he continued to work and complete production of some films, including Marshall, The Five Bloods, Marines, Black Bomb, and others. He died on August 28th as a result of complications related to colon cancer by his wife and family by his side. I know a lot of people were sad by him dying. A lot of people was on social media. A lot of people are upset, following the death of Kobe Bryant and Naya Rivera. His death was unexpected, and a lot of people tweeted about him. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, uh, they gave their response to him dying. Ms. Obama writing to be young, gifted, and black to use the power use that power to give those heroes a look up to do it all while in pain over use of his years. Um, I'm just reading what Joe Biden said on Twitter. Joe Biden said the true power of Chadwick Boseman was bigger than anything we saw on TV in front of Black Panther, Jackie Robinson, hits by generation to show that they can be anything they want. Even superheroes. Um, Harris also tweeted, who was the subject of Boseman's final tweet, posted a statement mourning his loss. But a lot of people are responding to his death. A lot of people are sad, they're heartbroken because they didn't expect for him to die. But um, South Carolina, where he's from, the governor Henry McMaster ordered the state house flags to be lowered to have staff in honor of both who were born and raised in the state. August the 30th. ABC, like Marvel Entertainment, is owned by Disney, and aired Black Panther without commercials, followed a retrospect of Boseman's life and career titled Chadwick Boseman, a Trivia King. In a 2010 MTV Music Awards ceremony was dedicated to Boseman, August 28, a change order petition was seeking to replace a Confederate monument in its hometown answer with a statue of Boseman, and in less than a week it collected more than 50,000 signatures, surpassed his goal of 50,000 signatures. But anyway, this is a long story I'm doing, but let me go back to his picture. I'm gonna end this. Okay, but this is Chadwick Boseman. You know, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. You will be missed. You will live forever in TV and in people's hearts. But like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for listening. Comment below. You see something, say something. Don't be afraid to speak out. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands, 6 feet social distancing, and wear a mask to protect yourself. As always, Lance Johns, the driver of Law Make More Baby. Thank you for